Happy Monday, everybody. Happy holidays and Happy New Year. My name is Brandon Rosa, and welcome to episode 230 of the Xbox in 10 podcast, your weekly source of Xbox gaming news covered in around 10 minutes. Every Monday, this podcast covers new game releases, the previous week's gaming news, and we all learn an Xbox-related fun fact together. The show is on YouTube and podcast services around the world, so please subscribe to your favorite and leave a review. Xboxin10.com, no numbers, is your quick source for links to all of our podcast destinations and social media profiles, which you can follow at Xboxin10. To start, let's talk game releases. With the holiday, there were no big games out last week, and the two games coming out this week include The Spy Who Shot Me and Shivering Stone. Now, because of the holiday and some personal traveling, let's not talk about the big news stories of the last week, which I'm sure there might not be any. Hopefully not. Nothing crazy breaks like the Insomniac leaks over on the Sony PlayStation side. But we're going to look ahead to 2024. So let's just start, and let's go over all the games that are coming out to Xbox platforms that we know about in 2024, and then we'll get into which of those and all the games coming to Game Pass in 2024. So, bear with me on a nice long list. In January, Alone in the Dark, January 16th. Prince of Persia, The Lost Crown, January 18th. Rugby 24, January 24th. Apollo Justice, Ace Attorney Trilogy, January 25th. Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth, January 26th. Tekken 8, January 26th. Let's get into February. Persona 3 Reload on February 2nd. Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, February 2nd. Banishers Ghost of New Eden, February 13th. Tomb Raider 1-3 Remastered starring Lara Croft, February 14th. March, Unicorn Overlord on March 8th. And then Earthlock 2, TBA. In April, Aiden Chronicle 100 Heroes, April 23rd. June, Destiny 2 The Final Shape on June 4th. And then 2024 Xbox games with no confirmed release dates just yet. 33 Immortals, Another Crab's Treasure, Arc 2, Avowed, Black Myth Wukong, Blue Protocol, Bounty Star, The Morose Tale of Graveyard Kalem, Cat Quest Pirates of the Caribbean, Cities Skylines 2, Contra Operation Gulaga, Dungeons of Hinterberg, Dustborn, Earthlock 2, Elden Ring Shadow of the Erd Tree, Final Fantasy XIV Dawntrail, Final Fantasy XIV A Realm Reborn, Flintlock The Siege of Dawn, Forgotlings, Funko Fusion, Ghostbike, Hotel Barcelona, John Carpenter's Toxic Commando, Killer Clowns from Outer Space of the game, Lightyear Frontier, Little Kitty Big City, Little Nightmares 3, Metaphor ReFantazio, Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, Multiverses, Neva, Octopath Traveler 2, Paper Trail, Penny's Big Breakaway, Replaced, Rugrats Adventures in Gameland, Senua Saga Hellblade 2, South Park Snow Day, Stalker 2 Hearts of Chernobyl, Star Wars Outlaws, Still Wakes the Deep, Suikoden 1 and 2 HD Remaster Gate Rune and Dunedin Unification Wars, Synced, Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown, The Altars, The Lord of the Rings Return to Moria, The Plucky Squire, The Wolf Among Us 2, Toxic Crusaders, and Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2. And this is just all the games that we know about. There's going to be many more, including games that are going to be coming out next year, and games from this list that will likely be pushed to 2025 or further back. Personally, I want to highlight a few that I'm really looking forward to. I'm really intrigued to see how Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League does. That's a game for me where if they tell me that there's a really cool story, I think I'm going to jump in and get it. Then we have Banisher's Ghost of New Eden in February. I don't know if I'm going to pick this up. I want to see what the reviews look like, but I want to shout this game out as it looks really cool, and I love Don't Nod a la Life is Strange. Then we get into June, Destiny 2 The Final Shape. I love Destiny. I have for a very long time. I'm one of those hardcore during the new expansions, and then I immediately fall off once I play all that immediate content, and usually don't stick around for the seasons. However, I have to see how they wrap this up. What is that final raid going to look like? Is it going to be epic? Are they going to hit it? Destiny and Bungie are in a really bad space right now, so I'm very, very intrigued to see how that turns out. Then we get into games that we know are coming next year, but we just don't know when. Obviously, the biggest one for me and my most anticipated game currently of next year is Senua Saga Hellblade 2. I loved Hellblade 1. Playing the game with headphones is one of the most memorable gaming experiences I've ever had. The game looks incredible with all these new trailers, especially the latest one at the Game Awards. I can't wait to see what this game is. I think in 2024, I am going to do a replay of the first game because I haven't played it in many years, and I think I'm going to do it in VR, which is pretty exciting. Stalker 2 Hearts of Chernobyl, that game has looked really good for a long time too. I've never played a Stalker game, but has that post-apocalyptic kind of Fallout feel, look to it, so I can't wait to see what that game is. And then, of course, being a big Star Wars nerd, the game that caught me really off guard last year was Star Wars Outlaws by Ubisoft. This game looks awesome. Is it going to be awesome? Cannot wait to see. Needless to say, Xbox has a very exciting 2024, and I really hope they do another developer direct to start the year to really put some puzzle pieces in place so we know what we're playing, when we're playing, and how we're going to play them. Now that we ran through that list, let's look at Xbox Game Pass in 2024. So for all of you that have the best subscription in entertainment, like myself, these are all the games that you can play, and I'm going to specify if it's console or PC, and then TBD, I'm not going to say, but most of these games have them, as maybe they'll come to other platforms. It's still early. January 18th, Turnip Boy Robs a Bank on console. January 25th, Go Mecha Ball, console and PC. February 2nd, Persona 3 Reload on console. February 15th, Played Up on console. February 22nd, Open Roads console. March, TBD Lightyear Frontier on console. April 24th, Eiyuden Chronicle 100 Heroes on console. April 26th, Manor Lords PC. And these are all the games that do not yet have release dates. So, 33 Immortals console and PC. Age of Mythology Retold on PC. Another Crab's Treasure console. Arc 2 console. Avowed console PC Cloud. Botany Manor console. Bounty Star console. Bushiden console. City Skylines 2 console. Citizen Sleeper 2 console. Commandos Origins console PC and Cloud. Dead Static Drive console and PC. Dungeons of Hinterberg console. Airband Shadow Legacy console. Flintlock The Siege of Dawn console. Flock console. Galactic Air console and PC. Ghostbike console. Harmonium the Musical console. Harold Halibut console. Hollow Knight Silksong console. Little Kitty Big City console. Magical Delicacy console. Manor Lords console. Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, Series X and S PC and Cloud. Nirvana Noir console. Pigeon Simulator console. Replaced console. Routine on console. Senua Saga Hellblade 2 console PC and Cloud. She Dreams Elsewhere on console. Soap on console. Stalker 2 console PC and Cloud. Still Wakes the Deep on console. Tua AT on console. Towerborn console PC and Cloud. Vapor World Over the Mind on console. Way to the Woods on console. And last but not least, at some point in 2024, we are going to get a large back catalog of Activision Blizzard games. And what we're really hoping for is that they're going to go back into that backwards compatibility team and really put out some of those original Xbox and Xbox 360 Activision games. Give me some of those. There are some gems back in there, a la Marvel Ultimate Alliance. Love that one. So this is exciting. We have a lot to come to this gaming subscription in 2024 that we know about. Again, some of these games will probably be pushed to 2025. Maybe some of them won't be great, but they're all included in that subscription and any other first-party games that we do not yet know about. And will 2024's Call of Duty game come day and date to console, Game Pass, PC, Cloud? It's going to be very interesting to find out and see. As always, we end our show with a fun fact about Xbox, and let's go back to where it all began. On November 14th, the big day arrived, and this is credit to digitaltrends.com. On November 14th, the Times Square branch of Toys R Us played host to the official launch of the Xbox, with Bill Gates dropping by to kick off its company's grand experiment in gaming. Concerns regarding the system's look and design, as well as the $299 price tag, fell by the wayside with over 1 million Xbox consoles flying off shelves in the next 3 weeks. One key component to the console's success was the popularity of its flagship game Halo, which offered the 1-2 punch of being both exclusive to the Xbox and one of the first-person shooter genre's most compelling, groundbreaking titles to hit shelves in years. Sales of Halo shattered all previous records, with more than 1 million copies of the game sold in the first few months of its release. It might not seem like much by today's standards, but hitting the 1 million units mark back then was unheard of. Oh, what a time. I soon got my original Xbox a few years later after somehow convincing my mother to get my dad an Xbox who really didn't play games that much, just so I could play, get this, American Chopper. Yes. It also came with Halo and Halo 2, and I could not put those games down myself, playing couch, co-op, split screen, all the rest. I loved it. Thank you, original Xbox. Great, great memories. And thank you to all of you for listening to the Xbox in 10 podcast, your weekly source of Xbox gaming news covered in around 10 minutes. If you like the show, please subscribe on your favorite podcast service. Do me a favor, share with your friends, leave a review, and follow on all social media at Xbox in 10. I appreciate you all for the last year of Xbox in 10 and anyone who listens each and every week. Apologies for the very listy episode, but I am out traveling and I did not want to miss a week, so I figured we would look ahead to 2024 because it's going to be a very exciting year for Xbox. My name is Brandon Rose. You can follow me on Xbox at Brosen93. Hope you all have a great week. Stay safe, enjoy the holidays, and keep on gaming.